Hey, what is up, guys? Reporting here from Bone Lab. And on this Metaphor Plays presents Monsters in the Morning, I will be Garchomp. And the reason why I'm going to be Garchomp is for a very special reason. Sometimes we have inner monsters, and this episode is going to be relevant to those with anxiety, depression. So this is a mental health awareness Monsters in the Morning special, because VR actually can be very useful for having health problems, having for mental issues. So me personally, when I'm feeling either sick, because like I got a Oculus Quest 2 at the beginning of the pandemic. It was January 18th, 2020 to be exact, when I first got it. I remember. Oh, that's my wife. Love you too. Sending me text messages on WhatsApp there. So when we both got an Oculus Quest 2 at the same exact time, and it was the perfect timing because the beginning of the pandemic, we were all stuck at home. Actually, it was not the very beginning. I got it 2021 actually. Yeah, because we just moved to our new apartment when we were living in Singapore. So it was, with the isolation that was going on during lockdowns, during the fear of what's going to happen with the world, what's going to happen with your health. Dozens of bodies, hundreds of thousands of bodies dying across the world because of this killer pandemic. So I was using VR. Even before VR, video games in general, I would just use it as a coping mechanism to distract my mind of what I'm going through. Especially when you're feeling sick, the best thing to do is completely immerse your mind from other stuff. Get everything out of the picture of what you're thinking about. And VR actually has the ability to do that. VR, it keeps you away from your own mind because it takes you into like a dream state, I would say, because you're in a new body, like Avatar. Like, you're always changing avatars in Bone Lab. So you go from one reality to another reality. And I feel like who can really use VR the most with like what they're going through in life is cancer patients. I believe that all hospitals, all kind of cancer treatment centers, anyone having to deal with cancer, anxiety, depression, mental health disorders, you're going through something in your life, just play VR because it takes you out of the mental state, the mindset of what you're going through. And what you're going through is not good for your mind because it's good. Your mind is very self-destructive. You're going through something, you're going to constantly think about it. You're going to manifest. You're going to think the worst, and you're going to constantly always just make yourself even worse because the number one killer in this world is not any physical disease. It can actually be stress. Stress is a huge killer because stress can cause cancer. It can cause stomach cancer, especially. Like when all the things that are on your mind, you're going to get stressed out to the point of always having like nervous diarrhea, and you're going to be giving yourself an ulcer. You can come to the point that you're even causing cancer in your body, and also constant migraines or even an aneurysm because of all the stuff that's in your head. So what you should do is get that stuff out of your head, get out of your own head, and go into another body. So I have, dozens of bodies in Bone Lab to get into. If I want to kill zombies, keep my mind off of the things that are killing me inside my head, any kind of form of stress from work, from relationships, from any type of problem, family problem, health problem, you're feeling nauseous, you're feeling unhappy, take reality out of the equation completely. Just try to fix your mental state by going into another mental state. And I know it's not a cure, but it's a healthy coping mechanism. And it can keep you grounded, it can keep you distraction. And distraction tools are extremely important to learn. Because as a teacher, I was learning about that and teaching it to my children back when I was a teacher. So this is an important lesson for everyone, and awareness that VR is not only for leisure and gaming, but it's all, and for productivity, but it's also one of the best alternative holistic medicines to actually keep your brain healthy. So don't forget that. Because anytime that I was feeling nauseous or scared during COVID, when I had COVID, I just put the headset on, completely indulged in it, immersed myself, forget what reality I'm in. And you know what? The brain is a powerful thing. It takes you out of that state of pain, state of fear. And this is what people need to know more of. Because anxiety and fear can look monstrous, as much as whatever monster I play on during these talk show segments of Monsters in the Morning. So get those monsters out of your mind and into your hands while you're playing, and into your eyes while you're playing VR. I hope this chat and this talk show segment has been very vital and useful for you. Leave a like and hit that bell icon, and please subscribe so you can see more of Monsters in the Morning segments, not only about VR but also about life. Think of it as a monstrous podcast. Thank you for listening and watching. I'm Garchomp, Metaphor Play here, and please like and subscribe. See you next time on the next Monsters in the Morning.